You've probably seen a lot of times my blog and my videos mentioning success along with happiness. People usually don't mix those two things, or actually they confuse them. I would like to explain a little bit what is my philosophy about the coexistence of success and happiness, and how I want those two to be together when I work with my clients, and as a personal philosophy that is also the philosophy that transcends all my work. Well, success and happiness for me need to be together. Success is the proper channeling, the successful channeling or the creative channeling of our energy, the energy humans innately have, and they want to create with that. Ever since we are born, we have creative energy, and we either use it correctly or properly for us or not. What is proper in this condition? Proper means that our creative energy helps us do things that they are in accordance with our purpose of life. They make us feel happy, complete, wholesome, and at the same time they produce for us gratification, something that we feel proud about, happy about, fulfilled, and at the same time it helps us connect with our community, our society, our niche, the people around us, the people that are important for us. So when we are correctly, according to each and every different person of us, and according to each different person's needs, so when we fuel our creative energy correctly to our own needs, our personal needs, then actually we have success. Someone can be successful because they have a successful book store business and they feel happy about it because they create a contact with their community. They help people learn new authors, read a lot, and they do believe that reading a book is a very important job. Some others may be successful by creating their own industry of clothing, and they want to do that because they want to provide people with beautiful clothes, and they want to see people wearing something that aesthetically is appealing to their own eyes. So they earn money with that industry, but at the same time they connect with the community by creating something that in their own philosophy it's beautiful. Some others are successful because they become medical doctors and they want to help people and at the same time feel the gratification of saving lives, and so on. So each person finds a different source of expression for their own creative energy, and if they properly do that and find a proper outcome for what they want to do according to their own interests, their own what is appealing to them, they will become successful on this particular domain because this is what interests them, this is what makes them want to be better, motivated on that topic. So this is one part, success. And there goes happiness at the same time, because I believe happiness is important because it's the joy of life that makes us want to wake up in the morning and be even more driven to channel our creative energy to do the things we want to do. Happiness is the basic element that can grant us with a good quality of life. It helps us smile and feel well at every single moment of the day. Of course, here, don't forget that we do have other emotions and emotions that they're negative, but we need them. We need them to understand how far away from our happiness we are. We are angry when somebody crosses our boundaries, or we are afraid because something actually menaces our well-being, or that's what we think. We need those negative emotions in order to see how far away and in which way we are from our own personal happiness. So you need your personal happiness, and without it, you cannot create and be that successful person in the topic, in the goal, in the niche you want to be if you don't have every single day of your life invested in also be happiness. And I'm not saying the superficial happiness, I have an expensive car, or I just bought expensive clothes, or I have all the new gadgets, so I'm happy. I'm talking about pure inner joy, I'm happy for being alive, that is always coming along with gratitude, gratitude for what I have, gratitude for what I am. It's more about being and not about having and not about becoming. It's about I'm happy because I have a nice time now. I appreciate that I have lovely people around me. I appreciate that there are people interested in my well-being as well as I'm in theirs. There is a great community around me supporting me. I'm appreciative of the food I have today. I'm happy of the beautiful weather it is around me. I'm happy that I've built a very nice job, and I am happy that I found how to produce and channel my creative energy. So you cannot have one success without the other, which is happiness. For me, this is very important. And that's why when I'm talking about success coaching, and I do remind that to my clients and to the people that they're listening and they're viewing these videos and the people reading my blog, that successful for me has no impact or no value if it has no happiness. If the person just works and earns a lot of money and claims to be successful by that, because for some people this is the way to understand whether they are successful or not, how much money they get. But if people just only focus on that, they're missing a very essential part of their life. And that part of the life, the quality of life, how we proceed in our life, how we put more happy people in the community, in the human society, it's very important, because if a society has more happy people, a society can be better constructed. A society will have less crimes, a society will have more supportive tissues, and it will have better structures. People will be more enlightened, people will be more interested for one another, and things will change. There will be a global, better level of life on a community level, on a society level, and even wider. Happiness is important for the unit, the human being, the individual, but also for the rest of the society, for the whole ensemble of people. So if people tell me that I don't need so much success, it's okay if I don't have friends because I work a lot of hours, well, then I tell them that at some point you will realize that this is not enough. Your own self, your own brain, your own neurological balance will tell you, will indicate you that you need more. You need happiness. Otherwise, you will not be able to cope with the daily life, the routine, the demands of life, the demands of time over our human body, and you will need to have this kind of support. So when I'm saying that success needs to have happiness, I always put that and incorporate that into my success coaching program for people, for individuals. And while we set a plan, a business plan, or a goal plan, a blueprint for their success, whether it is a career in a company or creating or boosting or setting up their own business, that's one part. The other part is, what are you going to do to be able to have happy life at the same time as you work for your success? Sometimes many people are so driven by success that they look at me in a very weird way and say, what? Why would you want that? Why do you want me to say what I'm going to do in my leisure time, and why it's necessary to go out with my family or friends and have a drink for at least 1 or 2 times per week? And then I can tell them that I've seen people working like crazy for a lot of hours, and actually at the end they were very successful, but they were very depressive as well, because they had no quality of life. There was no connection between happiness, the foundation of the inner self, and their own success. So they were feeling unlinked with the whole society, the group of people, the raison d'être, the reason of being, of existing on this planet. And they were feeling completely disoriented and devastated. We don't want that. while we're working for your success, the reason for doing it is because we want to have a great level of life. Enjoy your life while channeling correctly your creative energy to the things that you really enjoy and you're interested in. But that means that you will be successful and happy at the same time. So that's why I give a lot of emphasis in coupling happiness and success together in a wholesome product, in a unique product. And that's what I give to my clients as well. That we will start building your goal planning, we will create specific strategies, and we will seek what are the skills that you're going to use or the techniques you're going to use to achieve the very well described goal you have set. But at the same time, we will have goals for you to make sure that you are happy in your life. Otherwise, your success will have no value. So I wanted to explain that to you people because there were a lot of questions about it, and I find it's fundamental. People are losing their selves. I've seen a lot of people losing their selves because they've just searched for success. They've pursued success with a non-stop rhythm, and they've forgotten about their own happiness, their personal happiness. You can have them both. You can combine them in a balanced way, harmonious way. And that's what I'm showing to people, and that's how I work with my own clients. So if you want to do that, if you want to have a balanced way to work and succeed in your own creative goals, the ones that they express you the best, you and your creative energy, but at the same time you want a high level of life, being in a good quality of life with a happy outcome personally, well, you can ask me how we can work that together. You can always claim your free coaching session with me, Panagiota. You can see below the link and claim your own free coaching session to know how I work with you and how I will work with you in order to achieve what you want the best to be for you, your goals, and your good quality of life.